All right, on this one, we're asked to identify the type of function and then give the domain and range using interval notation. So A, it's a quadratic, or you could call it a second degree polynomial. And we want the domain. So it might help to make a rough sketch of this graph. And if you think of the parent function looks like this. And then the three, all the three does is it makes it, and I'll do it in a different color. The three makes it more narrow. And the 20 drops it down by 20. So let's say that's 10 and 20. And so you should be able to see that for the domain, it still goes from minus infinity to infinity. But for the range, those transformations make it go from minus 20 to infinity. Okay, and let's do the same kind of thing for C. And the best way for me to explain this is to factor out a 2. And to remember that the parent function is going to look like a kind of like a V. So the plus 3 halves is moving it to the left. Oops, that's not the left. It's going to move it to the left 3 halves of a unit. So it just moves it over this way a little bit. This 2 makes it more narrow. Let me try that again. So that was the moving to the left. Then the 2 makes it more narrow. But the minus 8 is really the one that counts because the minus 8 drops it by 8 units. I think I had meant to try to make this. I think I had. Well, we'll just use it. So in the end, we're interested in this piece here. And so you might be able to see that for the domain, you go from minus infinity to infinity. But for the range, you go from minus 8 to infinity.